Hey, this is Haro. It's been a long time since I've done a video blog, but now that the dust has settled from 2011, I wanted to take a time to kind of review the year and just spot two major trends that I think are important in understanding the real estate market here in Greenville. Again, this is a local one. National numbers are a little bit different. We've just had one of our best months. We've added a few new people to the team in the last few months. January was very, very busy. Coming into February, I think that the two key trends we need to understand from last year are on the board behind me, and I'm gonna grab the camera and zoom in so you can see the numbers. The key story is right here. If you notice, these numbers look at right here. You got 17.7% decline in new listings in 2011 over 2010. That is significant. What's more significant is this number right here, the 2.5% closed sales decline. So while you had about the same number of buyers in 2011 as you did in 2010, the supply dramatically shifted. This number accelerated over the course of the year. In the beginning of the year, it wasn't quite this dramatic. It accelerated over the course of the year without getting into too much detail. And so what you would expect when you see numbers like this, if buyers stay the same or demand stays the same and supply drops, is you'd begin to see some upward pressure on terms and prices. And in fact, that is in the data. And so you'd think that this would lead to the market getting a little bit better, which in fact, the next slide is another key one. This tracks January showings from 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011. So you'd expect that there would be a decrease over time in the last few years, and of course there has been. But you'd see that the bottom for January showings is in 2011, and in 2012 you actually have a pretty significant uptick in showings on the order of about 8 or 9%. And January is not a typical month for showings to increase. For showings to be that dramatic. So that kind of an increase year over year could mean good signs ahead for 2012. There's still some other data that's important to consider. We won't cover that right now, but I wanted to share these two facts with you. Number one, again, you have in 2011 you had 17.7% less listings than 2010. You had 2.5% less sales, so about the same sales, significant decrease in listings, which you'd think would begin to put upward pressure on price and terms. And then January showings, of course, you've got an uptick there. Let's just hope that this is a sign of good things to come, especially for sellers. Interest rates are still incredibly low, and that's great for buyers. Please call me if you have any questions, or email. My email is hsetian, H-S-E-T-I-A-N, @gmail.com, H-S-E-T-I-A-N @gmail.com, or look us up at theharrogroup.com. or check us out on Facebook. Have a great day.